What's up, guys? It's Gaz. Welcome to the Warframe video. So today we have the Kuva Tonkor, which is a Kuva weapon I still haven't made a video on. Here we go. So this thing, I'm just going to say it right now, not as good as the Brahma. You can click off the video right now. I'm just kidding. But if you still want to keep watching and see how this thing compares to the Brahma, maybe, I'm going to show you that here, and we're also going to be going over the stats of this thing. So as you can see right here, this is a grenade launcher with one in the tube. So every shot you fire, you're going to have to reload it unless you make like a magazine build work, which is possible. So we got 30% critical chance, 2.5 multiplier, so pretty good crit stats right there. 3.17 fire rate, 1 magazine, 1.5 reload, and 17% stash chance. And as you see right here, we have 59 damage. That's for impact. Like if you hit an enemy in the face with a grenade, that's how much damage it will do. And then it's also got this explosion damage right here, which does 674 total with puncture, slash, and blast. And keep in mind, this is a Kuva weapon, so you get to choose an elemental to get some additional elemental damage on there. I chose 60% Toxin damage, and I do think Toxin is the best element type for this Kuva Tonkor. You can run Heat or Radiation. Those are both fine. This is not really a status weapon, so I'd say a Radiation or Toxin roll might be the best, but Heat is still fine too. The way I look at it, I'm not going to be running a Heat roll on this because I'm going to be killing enemies in one shot most of the time, so I don't even need to worry about that Heat proc. So let's compare it to the normal Tonkor really quick, because this thing says it has increased reload speed. So here we go. This is the normal Tonkor in the red, so it's got 5% more crit chance, 0.2 faster reload speed, 7% more stash chance, and it's got higher damage overall. So it also has puncture and slash, where the normal Tonkor does not have puncture and slash. I actually didn't know that until I just looked at this. So cool there. And as we see right here, with the build we have on here, we're hitting for about 20,000 damage on the explosion, and that's also with Hunter Munitions. Now, if you don't want to run Hunter Munitions, which you really don't need to, honestly, you can run a reload mod. That's going to make the reload 1 second. Lets you spam shots a lot faster. So let's actually try that out here. We're going to just use a corrosive crit build, basically. And a viral crit build works fine, too. You could even do a pure toxin crit build. That actually sounds kind of fun. We might do that for the test later. All right, and we're running Vigilante Supplies to increase our crits to the next tier. 7-meter radius on these explosions. These are 170 Corrupted Bombards. Highest level I can spawn in here. So not exactly like something you should be using this weapon against. You'd probably be using like armor removal or viral stacking on these guys if you were going to be trying to kill them with a Kuva Tonkor. So as I said, the Brahma would probably like 2-shot them, and the Tonkor's taken like 4 shots. I am aiming for headshots here. So not exactly super impressive. Hunter Munitions would be a little bit better here for sure. But do keep in mind that you don't really want to run corrosive against bombards. So this probably is making it look really bad right now, to be honest. We'll take it to an actual mission after I'm done showing you the Simulacrum test. And in an actual mission, it's a lot better. Something else to keep in mind with this thing, guys. Unlike some other explosive weapons where if you just shoot at the floor, it's going to instantly blow up, this thing actually is a dud when you shoot the floor. So it's like, I think it's like a 7-meter arming distance. You will detonate that far, that far. Right there is where it stops. So that is about, yeah, 7 meters, like I said. So that might be a good thing for you. It might be a bad thing for you. I personally don't like it. Since they have a remove self-damage, I kind of just wish that I could still blow stuff up right at my feet. Make it like pretty much a melee weapon. But, you know, whatever. Let's throw on Hunter Munitions there, see if it makes the Bombards die any easier. Then we're going to switch to Gunners, and then we're going to hop into a mission. Because this thing, it's a grenade launcher. How complicated can it really be? Turns out not very complicated at all. Also, well, that one shot they got with Hunter Munitions there. If you want good scaling like this, you definitely want to throw on some outside slash procs. There's a 20k slash proc on that guy. That guy's dead from a 39 hundo. The point of impact can do some crazy slash. Like honestly, you can see like 2 million plus damage numbers of this thing if you shoot the right enemy at the right build. So see right here, Hunter Munitions definitely hooking it up. So that's definitely something to keep in mind. But like I said, I don't really run Hunter Munitions on this thing all the time because you're not always fighting these kinds of enemies. These enemies are just for Simulacrum testing, as far as I'm concerned. Let's get some Gunners in here. Same corrosive crit build. You know what we can actually do is we can stack up some viral on these guys too, just to see how that goes. I'll spawn them in. Now there is a bug you could do in the Simulacrum with the Kuva Tonkor, involving an Adarza Kavat's reload buff, but you can't replicate it in missions, so I'm not going to even bother showing you guys. Basically, it lets you fire it full auto. Alright, so let's do it without any viral stacking. Okay, the slash procs against gunners definitely not as impressive, but that pure corrosive damage is definitely really good against them. That's partially because of our Toxin roll, giving us even more corrosive damage than we normally would have with like a heat roll or something along the lines of that. Alright, so that was it with no viral. Relatively okay. This is with no Riven, of course. I do have a Riven for this thing that we will put on for the mission completion. Alright, let's stack up some viral on these guys. You didn't know this? Viral gives a multiplicative damage buff. Alright, 10 viral. There you go. And now it one-shots. Now that's like what you kind of want to run if you're doing something like this, an endurance run. Always stacking up viral, very important. So pretty good stuff there. No Riven. Now, of course, the Brahma would probably do double the damage. So, that's what I'm saying. The Brahma is probably better, honestly. And when I say probably, it definitely is better. If you look right here, the base damage of the Brahma is about 200 higher. Actually, it's like more like 150 higher. We've got higher status chance on the Brahma. We've got higher crit chance. Lower crit multiplier, interestingly enough. And the rest of the stuff doesn't really matter because it's a bow versus a grenade launcher. So, yeah. I'm going to throw on the Riven, then we're going to go into mission, see how that goes. So the Riven mod we're going to be running, I'm going to take off 100 munitions because we don't need it for normal mission gameplay. And we're going to also run a reload mod. So just completely nuke our damage for the sake of convenience. And the Riven mod we're running is Tonkor Visicron, which is critical chance plus overall damage and no negative because it's not a very good Riven. So that gives us about 4,000 extra damage here, and it makes it so we have guaranteed yellow crits with a almost 20% chance to orange crit. So really good stuff there. As far as other Exilus mods besides Vigilante Supplies, you could possibly run Cautious Shot if you're really bothered by staggers. But like I said, this thing... Actually, don't run Cautious Shot, because this thing does not stagger, because it's a dud at close range. You could possibly run Terminal Velocity for faster projectile flight speed. Going to make it so you can hit enemies farther away. Going to make it so it's more of like a closer to a hit scan weapon. Definitely not a hit scan weapon, but closer. And then as far as the other ones, I'd say probably don't really bother with the other ones. Maybe Hush to make it silent. But this is overall, this is like the only Exilus mod that can indirectly upgrade your DPS. Because look at this. 20% chance to enhance critical hits from primary weapons. That's actually 5%. It's a UI bug in the Simulacrum where it's showing that's applying more than it's supposed to. So 5% chance that this will allow us to actually get red crits sometimes with our Tonkor, with this Riven. So let's make sure we get the cat equipped just because I have OCD for equipping the cat. And yeah, let's get into that mission, guys. You have no like news videos. I know like the last couple of videos have been like speculation news videos. And I was thinking about making a reaction video to that Quiet Shy impromptu dev stream. But if you want my opinions on it, honestly, like I have like an 8-hour Twitch replay from yesterday where I discussed that video like 3 times. And my general gist of how I feel about it is it was a very controlled situation. Not that like it wasn't good enough for me, the amount of like questions that were being asked, but I guarantee those questions were voiced before the actual interview went out, and we still got good answers. But you know, like actions speak louder than words for sure. Like we need to see what Railjack Revisited is like, and we also need to see what their plans for Deviri are going to be. Like, is Deviri going to be worth sticking around for? Alright, so let's use this in a ESO. I'm not going to do it in Kuva Flood because, I like to see this explosive weapon grouped up enemies is a lot more fun. So Corpus now have the shield gating. So if you want to one-shot them, you need to actually hit a headshot. Sometimes the explosion just counts as a headshot. Don't question it. So yeah, would I recommend this to you guys? I'd say if you have the Brahma already, you don't need to get this. But if you like grenade launchers like I do, I do like the Kuva Tonkor a lot. I definitely like the Brahma more. And the Brahma does more damage, as we showed in those stat comparisons. But, you know, it gives you a lot of mastery rank. It does a lot of damage. Is there a situation where you need this over the Brahma? No. I'd say no. There isn't really a situation you need this over the Brahma. But, I mean, it might be more fun to your playstyle. You don't need it doesn't require a charge time. The Brahma is a bow, the charge of every shot, and release it. This is just like a point-and-click grenade launcher. A noob tube, if you if you would. And, you know, it's doing pretty good here. Not the right build for these. This is a corrosive build against the Corpus. Definitely like one of the worst elements you could mod against the Corpus. And, I mean, it's still killing them. Just like 24,000 per shot. So, I don't got any complaints there. We should have tried out the pure Toxin build. Rip. Well, maybe some other time we can try the pure Toxin build. So as you see, we can like take out about 5 enemies per shot or more. That was like 10 enemies right there. And we have no ammo issues, which is nice. Brahma does have pretty much like no ammo. I think it's like 12 shots in the Brahma. And this thing's got 60. Might be something you are interested in. And yeah, it's just really easy to use, I'd say. Now, if I had an enemy right in front of me, it's going to be worthless. Like, watch this. I'm going to go hit, it's got the grenade point blank. It didn't even kill him. That's the impact damage in effect. You definitely want to have a little bit of distance here before you fire it off. Alright, let's get rid of this double because this guy's annoying me. This is a pure Toxin build in the Cronin, by the way. Gonna bypass the shields. If it procs Toxin, gonna do some good dots. And I'm running Vazaran on Garuda, so I can instantly res my cat. By the way, guys, the dev stream yesterday was canceled. I'm pretty sure I said that in the previous video, but a lot of people did not realize that. Let's do one more wave. Let's see what enemies we got here. If you guys didn't, like, by the way, if you, I know this is like a noob question right now, but if you don't know how to get to Elite Sanctuary Onslaught, the mission I'm playing right now, you need to complete the new Strange quest for Cephalon Samaris, and then go talk to him in the relay, and you can access this, like, Horde mode, crazy XP farm mission. It's really good. It's the best. It's one of the best focus farms in the game. And it's got, you get Radiant Relics almost guaranteed at the ends of every 2 waves, and there's some exclusive weapons you can farm here. So it's definitely one of the better missions in the entire game, and I would highly recommend unlocking it if you don't have it already. By the way, this thing can go through walls, so if there's a guy upstairs, we can kill him through the wall. See, those guys upstairs died. Pretty fun, pretty fun. If you get enemy radar equipped like I do, you can see who the enemies are, kill them through the other side of terrain. So yeah, does this look pretty fun? I think this looks pretty fun. The Brahma is, like I said, I'm going to continuously compare it to the Brahma, because the Brahma is another crit explosive weapon. Comparing it to the Ogress, I feel like it's not really fair for the Ogress, because the Ogress is not crit. Ogress is definitely highly satisfied. But, you know, Ogress can still do some pretty good damage. I just wish it was crit. Crit, like, seeing the yellow numbers, the red numbers, the orange numbers, it's just more fun. Like, it's just a fact, guys. It just works. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, thank you so much. I know probably a lot of people have clicked off at this point. Thank you so much for all the support on Twitch lately. Oh my god. I never thought I'd be able to apply for Twitch Partner ever, but with all the support and like all the people coming by to hang out, it's seriously like I've been able to apply for Twitch Partner, which I honestly never even dreamed would happen. I've said this before. I used to stream on Twitch for 2 viewers for 6 months, and the amount of support I've been getting lately is it's staggering. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to keep up the hard work. A lot of people have been saying hi to me in game, saying thank you for all the videos and stuff, and it really, every time someone says that, guys, it means a lot. So really appreciate it, making my dreams come true in this game, and I don't know how to put it in words, really, besides thank you so much. And oh my god, this grenade launcher is so much fun. Yeah, so as far as other videos this upcoming week, some of my plans for videos are, there's going to be a top 5 or 10 secondaries video for me. I realize I don't have that many secondaries I really love. I've made videos on most of them already. We're not gonna go through the portal here. And then there's also gonna be a Prime Chamber video. I want to do an Eidolon hunt for that one before I make that video, though, so I can get some Eidolon footage in there. And I also am going to be doing a Jack Hussar video. There might be a Jack Hussar Riven rolling video too. And as far as the other ones, like there's definitely other. I have a ton of ideas written down. Maybe a Kuva Survival Requiem guide as well. If that mission will frickin' appear, it's like I want Kuva Survival Requiem to be a permanent mission. I feel like everyone that has played it before knows that it should be a permanent mission because it's the best mission in the game. But yeah, that's some of my plans for the upcoming week, guys. And like I said, I'll be doing a Twitch stream on Tuesday for the Guardian games, and I might do another Twitch stream either today or tomorrow too. So for Warframe. So let me know if you guys liked the video down in the comments. Anything that you'd like me to improve. Oh, by the way, I realized I've been recording at 30 FPS this whole time. That's how you know, amateur, I guess, this channel is. I was recording at 30 FPS for the entire time I was uploading videos, and now it's at 60 FPS. So hooray for the guy that commented and said, wow, your FPS is trash. Go you, guy. You're awesome. Alright, guys, I'll talk to you next time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Check out the Twitch channel. Give it a follow, and I'll see you soon. Peace.